We're gonna get into it. We're getting into it today. That's right. We're getting into it. You ready to get into it? Get into what? Our ass crack. That's right. We're gonna get right into our ass crack. I'm listening to Leo. He's talking about the California fires, and he said something that, man, I can't not. I'm being like a boomer with my technology. I have a really hard time with it sometimes. Whoa, buddy. You should see how big my font is. Okay.
But the other angle of this is these people have nothing to lose. Nothing.
He's talking about the homeless.
You are surrounded, and you're kind of in a free-for-all. A lot of people are trapped because you can't leave. When they called the evacuation orders, dead stop traffic, landlocked, can't move.
Anyways, he was talking about the homeless because it's a huge population of homeless that are mostly just treated like shit by the city. Like an eyesore, like I was saying. I'm gonna tell you this. What am I gonna tell you? Just wait for it. Drum roll, please. Okay, spiritually, this is what I believe. The bigger the outcast population is, the outcast that society claims or sees as an eyesore, as, you know, the people that have addictions, the people that didn't muster up the self-dignity and self-worth and self-value to get out there and grind and work several jobs to get all this stuff to look like the frickin' Miss and Mr. Smith down the road. You know, they gave up. They gave up. So however big that population is in a city, town, state, country, however big that population is, will tell you how big and how devastating the natural disasters will be. Do you hear me? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying spiritually. This is in the spiritual realm. If you weigh the darkness and all the people that are suffering, that are homeless, that don't have anything, that are kicked to the curb, okay, the population, the darkness of all of that in the country, in the states, will say how big the darkness and the chaos, the cosmic energy of just that matches that will come in. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Does this make sense? Anyways, enough with that high talk. We're going to the next high talk. Let's see if I can find the right spot on Leo's video.
It's gonna be up in the hundreds, maybe thousands by the time all this is done. 30, 50, $80 million homes.
Oh, he's talking about the rich.
These celebrities, most of them are posting from tropical resorts because when they got the evacuation notice, boop, they flew out. They went to go book a trip on a vacation because they had the money to go do that. And then they want to post videos crying, I lost everything. It's making my ass itch how angry it makes me because these people are saying you lost everything. A lot of them did lose every single thing in their physical homes, but you know what they got in their bank account? A fat wad of cash. For these people to be saying I lost everything and then they're going and booking a tropical vacation, private jets to get out and leave. The people who really lost everything are the ones who don't have money to just go book a hotel or go book a flight or go buy food and go buy new clothes and go find a place to stay. The people who ain't got the money to do that and lost their house and everything they have, they lost everything.
Yeah, so I wanted to share that today because the fires are crazy. And I think that's not, the crazy don't stop there. The crazy won't stop there. Let's admit it. I think we're all feeling it. I think we're all feeling it. I really do. I think we're all feeling it, that the amount of suffering, the amount of pain, the amount of suppression that has been going on and building up throughout the generations, the history of everything. Don't get me wrong, some things have had victory in our progression, in our evolution. And I do cling on to those things for hope. But that still doesn't nullify the fact that there's still so many suffering, that things that are being done to children should not be done ever, ever, yet they're still happening. At this point, I think we're calling in devastation. At this point, I think a lot of us are calling in the apocalypse. A lot of us are calling in, can it just be over? And I've obviously been feeling like that. Shit, I was one of those kids that was feeling like that. Rather would be in the ground somewhere than having to wake up to another day of what I was living in. Like, I understand. And that part of me, like, I do feel those for those that have been going through the losses and the devastation of these fires. I do. But there, I'm not going to lie that there's a little tiny part of me that's just like, I want to see it all burn. Like the homeless people there that have been watching those rich people with their $1,000 coats and purses and $10 coffees, and how they look at them at that look, with that look that you're disgusting. A look that shouldn't be given to another human being. But I've seen it. So I can understand why those homeless, if any of them did end up causing more fires, I get it. Because I felt that way too. But of course, I was one of the ones that chose to hit the ground running with jobs. And I made it here, but I don't know how long I'm going to last here because I can't keep it up. I started making a video. Well, I did make a video, and putting it together, I realized that the point is far from what I wanted to make a point on, and that'll happen. That'll happen on a high-level morning. I shouldn't post it, but I'm still gonna put a couple little clips in that I thought was really funny that made me laugh. It might not make sense to you, but I'm gonna have to take out a good chunk of this because I made it about me. I made it about me. But it's really about the fires in California, in LA, the people that are losing so much, and the insurance companies, like we all know, they're scams. They're scams, so I don't know if anyone's going to get real help. So whatever it is that life is that can make sense of this, I really hope that we're here for each other. I was honestly thinking about like, oh, I'm not working right now. I can go down to LA and volunteer and help rebuild, help clean up. I'm free. I can free and leave do that. But my car wouldn't make it. Who would take care of Maverick? Bring Maverick with me? Have my cat and my brother stay at my house? Okay. That sounds like a lot, Hannah. You're going to take care of your handicapped dog on the road. Takes you over a day driving to get to LA. Sometimes I gotta check myself before I wreck myself. I was about to post a video that was relaying a lot of information that I'm frustrated about in my personal life, but I don't think I should bring the public into it. I am still trying to learn that fine line of what you should keep in private and what you should relay to the masses, so that we can all learn from each other. That's all this is. That's all this is. We're just learning. We don't know what it all is. It's madness. It's madness. We're learning. Or we should learn. I wish I could tell you I know where to donate to help people in LA, but you never really know where it's really going. So just try to be there for each other. Pray. Speaking out. Words, declaring something, that we get help, that we get healing, that we have safety. Speak those words. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to believe in a certain particular entity. Just speak the words. Well, let's try and help each other out and not always make it about us, about our individual small little lives. Hope you guys are okay. I can't really help financially, but if I could be there, I would. Does anybody actually know any volunteer organizations that will fly me out there? No, I couldn't. No one would take care of Maverick the way I do. I couldn't leave him. Sorry, you guys. I'm stuck. But hey, actually, in case people don't know how to pray, I grew up on it, so let's do a little prayer. We're gonna pray. Oh my God. Let's pray, you guys. Okay, whose name am I going to use? Let's do Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end, honey, because honestly, that is all that there is. Time, no time, whatever. So Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end. What's up, Elfie? What's up, Elfie? We're here. We are hearing about the fires in California. Yeah, we're seeing it, and somehow it doesn't feel real. No, it don't feel real. I feel like reality life is feeling less and less real. Anyways, besides that, Elfie, can you please protect those that are going through this chaos, this devastation, the fire, all those that are going through the fire, even if it's not in California, but it's spiritually. They feel fire in their heart and their soul, and they don't know what to do with it, and it seems to be taking everything down around them. Lord, I pray that you protect them. Protect them and heal them and lead them exactly where they need to go, where they need to be, so that they can survive, so that we can help each other. I pray that those that can help will help. And I pray that we don't just put a blind eye to those that are in need now and have been in need. I pray something great happens from this devastation, that it helps us all learn a very hard lesson, but a needed one. Whether it's about ourselves, humanity itself, that huge weight on the scale of those that are oppressed, suffering, and treated less than human. I pray you give them a voice. Help us hear those that are truly in need. Amen. That are being run by a table full of middle-aged white men, bunch of deep pockets. Oh my God, no. I don't want to be called a rock star or sunshine ever again. And I could put it into better words, but yeah, honestly, too many times have I also seen that look of how proud, how their stance changes when they see a young little frickin' booking ass hitting the ground running, doing a great fucking job, want to keep you below them so they can sit on that, so they can watch you, so they can be so proud of seeing you run around and work so hard. What can you do? What can you do? Or she ends up getting mad. Yeah. Anyways, without having experience and living at mom and dad's house, that she worked for years to get to. Several years of grinding and putting in that overtime and busting ass did she work to get to that pay rate. He got his heart broken once. He got his heart broken once. You know, but fuck her because she's pretty. Fuck her, honestly, because she might just marry a rich guy and be taken care of on all her life. Yeah, because we already know her story. Fuck her. And, you know, I have to sit back and just take the fucking sunshine. You're a fucking rock star. We're never going to pay you good. We're never going to give you enough. But we'll make sure that we let you know we're watching you. We're watching you. Thank you. You make us so fucking happy. Okay, sorry, that may have been too much.